The Local Music Show with Tommy Gardner on Revolution Radio 96.1 FM.
Welcome to the Local Music Show, and it's time for another week of our local music live sessions. And this week, joining me live here at the Revolution Radio Studios is the legend that is Rich Haynes. Rich, welcome to the show.
Hello, thanks for having me.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Very good. Yeah, very good, thank you. It's great to have you here. I was looking on your Instagram at your guitar videos. Incredible.
Thank
so
you.
You come across as a guy who loves music, loves to play music.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit of a background about you and music.
Well, I've been playing guitar for, how old am I now? 25, 17 years.
Wow.
Been in lots of bands growing up as a teenager, particularly with my friend Harry Mockett, who's another local artist. We were in a band years and years ago, and as I've kind of like come into adulthood, I've done more kind of, I guess, semi-professional playing, done a lot of theatre shows and stuff like that. I lived in New York for about 5 years and played a lot of jazz and stuff like that. So I've just been playing guitar for as long as I can remember, really, and just gigging all the time.
Amazing. So for you, with music, I know that you write your own music as well, but you've obviously performed live a lot throughout your musical career so far. What is it live performance that you enjoy the most?
I think it's the end of the live performance when it's gone well.
And you can look back on it.
Yeah, and you get the buzz of, kind of like the audience reaction.
Amazing.
And everything. And the actual prep and the few minutes before is always a bit daunting.
I can imagine. And I suppose with a lot of especially going into theatre, performing as part of a band in a theatre show, you're part of a huge team, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose is that kind of similar to being in a band in terms of the teamwork and the camaraderie?
Yeah, it's kind of a bit different to the bands that I've been in previously, because it's so heavily music based.
Of course.
So when I've been in bands previously, it's like, oh, let's learn these few songs, let's write this, and it's very slapdash. But this is very methodical. It's a very good way to play music with other people, so I actually quite like that as a musician, to work with other musicians in that kind of scenario.
Mm-hmm. And adding songwriting into your musicianship, and you've created your own music in the past. What is it about that you enjoy? Do you like putting across your thoughts into your songwriting? What is your process when you've written songs previously?
It's getting the thoughts down on paper is actually the hard bit. The playing guitar is what I'm doing anyway, and because I play a lot of fingerstyle music, as I'll show you in a minute. But I'm kind of, when I'm practicing, that's what I'm just playing around with. And when they kind of develop into these kind of like song structures, then that music goes away for a little bit, and I kind of think about some lyrics for possibly up to years, and eventually get them down on paper, and they become songs.
Brilliant. Well, talking of songs and talking of this nice guitar that you're holding, I think it's time for our first performance.
Lovely.
What will you be performing first for us?
This is an unreleased song of mine called Home, which is quite difficult to play, and you don't make it easy in here with the temperature.
I'll leave you to it. Rich, take it away.
Clear skyline in the country, distant memories of my own. A night stayed in with my family, oh I miss home. 100-something miles away, in a little town that I don't know. Well, who'd have thought it'd be so different? Oh, I miss home. And they say you should listen to your heart. It's asking me, am I ready for this change? They say you should listen to your heart. Haven't been myself in weeks. My smiling face is all for show. I thought for years it's what I wanted, but I miss so. And they say happiness is all you need, so don't ask why I'm in such a rush to leave. They say happiness is all you need. Oh, please take me back to home. I want to bring this chapter to an end. Oh, please take me back to home. I really need to see myself again. Oh, please take me back to home. I want to bring this chapter to an end. Oh, please take me back to home. I really need to see myself again.
Amazing. That was Rich Haynes live on Revolution Radio. Love that.
Thank you.
It's incredible. Now, we have a very special part of the show now, the very famous quick fire quiz. Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Always ready. And I can confirm that's, as usual, this week's chosen subject is you.
Lovely.
Brilliant.
My favourite topic.
10 questions, starting with question number 1. When you are not working, how do you like to spend your time?
Watching the football.
Amazing.
Always.
Can I ask what team?
Everton.
Everton.
Unfortunately.
Oh. Question number 2. What was the first concert that you ever attended?
I think Bowling for Soup in 2013 in Oxford.
I need to do some research. Bowling for Soup.
Bowling for Soup.
Amazing.
Pop punk band.
I'll check them out. Question number 3. What is your all-time favourite film?
The Fellowship of the Ring.
Nice.
They don't get better than that.
No.
Let's be honest.
Very good. That's a good one. Love that. And sticking with all-time favourites, question number 4. What is your all-time favourite song?
No Surprises by Radiohead.
Oh, that's good. Radiohead. We love that here. Question number 5. This is nice. What is your first memory of music through your childhood?
Wow. Okay. So we used to live in a house in Torquay when I was a kid, and we had this piano.
Nice.
And my parents would often play at the piano.
Yep.
And my mum is a very good piano player, but my dad would always play Moonlight Sonata. So I assumed growing up, my parents were incredible musicians.
Sure.
And my mum is a very good piano player, but apparently my dad can only play Moonlight Sonata. So that's my
pretty impressive
earliest memory.
Yeah, love that. Very good. And talking of memories, maybe that, but also like the music that was played in our houses, in our homes when we were growing up. Do you think that stays with us as we grow up into the music that we maybe like now, or in cases of singer-songwriters, it affects their writing?
Yeah, I think for sure. Well, I mean, like, in general, I think having musical parents encourages,
definitely,
particularly me and my brother to pick up instruments, and my mum was always very, adamant that we would play music and play together. So it encourages all of that.
Love that. Question number 6. This is fun. If you could win an Olympic medal for any sport, real or fake, what would it be for? So what would Rich Haynes be winning gold in?
Napping. Because I could fall asleep right here. Right
really?
Now. Oh, yeah.
Are you someone that can just any time of day go and take a nap and fall asleep?
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. I wish I could do that.
Just like that.
Gone.
2 minutes, I'll be gone. Don't you worry.
Right. We need to get the volume levels up high in the room because we can't let that we can't let that happen.
I will go.
Just yet. It's not allowed. Question number 7. This is another fun one. If someone were to play you in a movie, who would it be?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
I keep getting people saying that we look alike.
Wow.
And my cousin's wife, who I've never met, she refers to me as the Tom Holland cousin. when she I've never met. Oh, I've met her once actually, but yeah, she lives in Louisiana.
Tom Holland. Love that.
She thinks we look the same.
I will try and use the reference of Tom Holland.
Thank you.
More
I appreciate that. He's much better looking than I am, but yeah, I'll take the reference.
Question number 8. This is nice. Where is your happy place?
I would normally say Goodison Park, watching Everton play.
Everton, yep.
But in recent times, that is just not the case.
Maybe not.
But I think at the moment, male coach on a Thursday night with all my buds.
Yep.
And playing some music.
That is good. It's always a good family atmosphere.
Oh yeah, that's a proper evening.
It is. Very Thursdays 8 p.m. until late, hosted by Adam, who is also a legend.
I do love Adam.
We all love Adam. Question number 9. This is a deep question, but very meaningful. What is the best piece of advice that you have ever been given, or what piece of advice would you give to someone? So doesn't have to be music, it can be general life advice.
It's going to be music.
That's
and
good.
It is.
Perfect.
Practice your scales.
Okay, yeah.
And I was told that for as long as I can remember growing up. Yeah. So I did, in fact, practice my scales.
Every day.
Every day. Every day.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it was boring times.
Well, it's paid off. It's definitely paid off.
I know my major scales, at least.
Love that. And finally, question number 10. And I need to remind you that there is definitely no swearing allowed on Revolution Radio for this question. Tell us something that we don't know about you. A Revolution Radio exclusive about Rich Haynes.
When I was very little, I spent 2 years living in Canada.
Wow.
And then from about the ages of 3 to 4, and then from 5 to 6, I lived in California.
Wow.
And then I came back to Northamptonshire.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's not the right way around. That you want to spend your time in Northamptonshire and then go to California and stay.
Yeah, come back to the cooler weather.
Yes. Well, yeah. Nobody likes that.
Amazing. Right, I am delighted to announce. Let me just get confirmation from Jake and Indy. I think you've scored 10 out of 10.
Lovely.
Congratulations.
Oh, so kind of you guys.
And to celebrate, I think it would only be the right thing to do to hear another live performance. How does that feel?
I can absolutely do that for
Amazing. You. What are you going to be performing next?
This one is going to be a track off my EP, which is under James Noah on Spotify, called Who Knows.
Brilliant. Take it away.
I'm going to tune up first.
I would say Tom Holland, take it away, but I won't do that.
Yeah,
Rich,
don't do that.
Take it away.
Starry nights rise moonlit, but I'm sure that she won't take a chance on the glass shoe if it fits. And I know this feeling oh far too well. Got 100,000 stories to tell, but we could get some real great love out of this. 'Cause what is life together if you won't take a risk? One hand holds the other and you never let it go. And we walk into the distance through the sun and the snow. But who knows if you never even gave it a try? Who knows? The stars could spell out your name and mine. Well, hold on to this moment like magicians and their tricks, 'cause no one finds their answers at the bottom of a drink. 1 foot forward, being cautious on your tippy toes. We'll take our steps together and we'll take them real slow. But who am I to say this is all that we were ever good for? And who am I to say this is all you ever wanted more and more? Who knows if we never even gave it a try? Who knows? The stars could spell out your name and mine. Well, we could get some real great love out of this. 'Cause what is life together if you won't take a risk? One hand holds the other and you never let it go. And we walk into the distance through the sun and the snow.
Incredible. That was Rich Haynes live on Revolution Radio's local music show. Absolutely love that.
Thank you.
That was incredible. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me.
No, anytime. We'll post all the links on our pages as well. We're going to, on our website, we've got the local music directory. So anyone listening at home can go on there. And from tomorrow, I believe, there'll be a whole page dedicated to you with all your links.
Oh, that's cute.
So for anyone listening now, how can they find you? As you said earlier, you're on Spotify.
Yeah, I'm not too big on social media, to be honest.
No, that's fine.
On Spotify, I'm... for various work reasons, I go under James Noah.
Okay.
So that's James, then N-O-A-H.
Yep.
And just got 5 tracks on there, one of which you just heard. But yeah, all other streaming services as well.
Perfect.
Go and find James Noah.
Brilliant. That's James Noah on Spotify. Thank you so much, Rich, for joining us on
Thank you,
Revolution
Tommy.
Radio. We'll be back for another live session in 2 weeks' time with the amazing Harry Mockett, who I believe is a friend of yours, isn't he?
I love Harry.
Amazing.
What a guy.
So tune in. And we are live here on Revolution today until 10 p.m. before Mr. Zapperpants takes over with his Revolution dance party. Thank you so much for watching.
Revolution.